Hello, here is your new episode of the Cactuar Light project. I'm Arka, just a French guy doing some stuff. This time we will finish the skeleton and start drawing Grasse's shape. In the previous episode, we almost finished the head. Now I'm just cleaning the hair support as I completely forgot to turn off the brim option on my 3D slicer before starting the print. Next, I just have to quickly clean its hair. I think it will be a mistake if I glue them right now, so let's continue with the body. Okay, here is a quite boring process. I have to prepare each arc's end to ensure a nice fit before applying glue. Of course, it's pointless to entirely show you that. Let's jump to the next step, okay? Again, I created a guide to correctly position its long arcs. You know, seeing the Cactuar's face just like that gives me a quite huge bump in my motivation. There is still a lot of work to do, but by finishing the skeleton, I ensure that this project is not a simple dream anymore. It's so cool, but thanks to my experiences with previous gluing processes, I decided to remove a side to only glue half of the body and take my time. constructor is over. As a gift for my motivation and for you guys, here is a photo of the complete Cactuar model. I think the scale is perfect, not too big, not too small. If it's too big, your wife will kick your ass, you know what I mean. If it's too small, you will gonna have a bad time to manipulate the model. It's finally time to start the next big step of this project. Arcs will not be the main world anymore. Glasses will be the new one. So, I already knew that this part of this project will be not easy because drawing the shape of what should be glasses with a lot of curves is not easy. I tried to automatically create this kind of shape using the 3D software. Generally, it involves creating the glass part itself inside the body using the sheet metal tool, and next you can use an automatic function to unwrap the sheet to get a flat pattern. I was not able to always do that. It's quite time consuming and the unwrap function not always works as expected. I will present you different techniques I used to draw all shapes. As you can see, the main bulb glasses was automatically generated. If you have correctly followed my first episode, you should remember that bulbs arcs are the only ones with integrated rays to support glasses. So it was not difficult to get a nice result. Once I found good measurements, I copied the shape on what will become my main canvas with all my glasses. For my little bulbs, I came back to the old way by drawing the shape by hand. I quickly measured the top, the bottom and the middle to sketch a first draft. I put my paper in place and from the back side, I directly marked the arc's position. I tried to target the middle of each arc to allow some places for its neighbor. This technique is not difficult and very interesting in this case, because all glasses around the bulb are similar. Now I'm going to show you another technique for the most complicated parts. Indeed, for arms and legs, there are knees and elbows with 45 degrees to take in account. I created the glass part on my 3D software, but for unknown reasons, I was not able to generate flat patterns. So I got a new idea to draw the pattern without wasting the time I invested in the 3D sketch. I decided to print the glass part just like that. And by wrapping a paper around it, I can transfer the shape just by using my fingers and a pen. The process is very simple and the result is quite accurate. The problem starts when I want to put the glass in place. It's very tiny and it requires a very accurate gluing process before, which were not always the case. That's why I cut the paper in 3 parts to be more permissive, and it went well. The pelvis was simple. I can easily put the paper in place to mark the arc's position like I did for my little bulbs. I think you are now quite familiar with my techniques, so I will let you enjoy the music before ending this episode with the last part. We almost reached the end of this episode. The body was certainly the most easier shape to draw. There will be yellow glasses for the eyes and the mouth, but I not fell in the trap to cut their positions on the body's shape. I will simply glue them on the structure, and the body's glasses will pass behind. Here is final canvases with all glasses shape. The feel is so cool on the paper that I would like to sign them as a piece of architectural art, haha. To complete this tape, I scanned my canvases and highlighted my lines to get something better and had some helpers. Of course, this process really depends on your accuracy during the gluing process, and you will certainly have to do some fine-tuning to get your own template. In the next episode, we will start the painting process, and because the overall structure needs the same finish, I think we will be able to move forward faster. I hope you will be there again. Take care and have a nice day!